Christmas play. So that
Okay.
was good.
Nice. You mean like at school?
No, at church actually.
Oh, okay, church. Got it. Got it. Okay, cool. All right. So Aya, what's new?
It's good. By the way, I saw you were coming to Japan for I think Naskogen. I don't remember
Me?
ski. Yeah, I saw your
Oh,
newsletter.
yeah. Did you see it in was it email I sent or?
Yeah, email.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
a
yeah.
while ago.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to yeah, I'm going to Japan in February.
well, that's nice. I'm from Hokkaido, so
Okay.
it's like a powder snow. We have the best powder snow in world.
Yeah.
So next time you should come to.
Hokkaido. Okay. Well, that's like way up north, right?
Yeah, it's like if I say in the US,
Mhm.
Hokkaido is more like Alaska. It's far. It's
Oh, yeah, that's
isolated.
really far. Yeah, I think I'm going somewhere
Yeah,
that's not as far. So I
yeah,
remember I
that's
looked at the like how long it would take to get to Hokkaido, and it's like I got to take a train, then I got to do this and that. And I'm like,
yeah, yeah, that's
yeah, but yeah, but
great.
anyways, so what's new?
So I've been working on content and I'm getting a little bit,
Hmm.
but so Sandy, I wanna get clients,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But just making content in YouTube, I don't think I can get, I don't know, anytime soon.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I want to, but I want to post, on more platform.
mhm.
And I tried in Upwork because Sandy got her
R-
first client
on,
on
right,
Upwork. Yeah.
right. But
So
for dating for coaching, right?
yeah.
Do people are they looking for that on Upwork?
What do you say?
Like are wait, no, wait, hold on. So you're trying to sell services for helping people with their relationships, right? In coaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now on Upwork, do you find there are people who are posting jobs for this?
Just one person.
Just one person. Did they respond to you?
Um, no.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
She, yeah.
Okay.
She
So,
posted.
all right. So when it comes to outbound, right? The key is you got to go to where your audience hangs out. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I think you're going to the wrong lake, right? Because like Upwork is more for, AI automation, development services, like marketing, that kind of stuff. I think what you need to do is you got to find these communities where people, you know, talk about their problems and relationships. Like it could be a Facebook group, it could be, oh, there's like these communities everywhere, right? And then you would just see someone's post, hit them up, and be like, hey, I saw your post on how you da 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 da, and then you start a conversation in the DMs there, right? Like you need to go to a
Yeah,
place where you can just hit up like 100 people in that community, like in a day, if you're gonna do outbound.
that is true.
Yeah. So you have the right approach. It's just you're not looking in the right place.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Maybe I can also use Reddit too,
It's
but
possible.
pretend someone else. Then I say, "Oh, she's good,"
Okay.
because I heard it. You cannot say, you cannot post about yourself.
You can if you want. I think people do that all the time. A lot of
Oh,
gurus do it. Yeah, they do fake reviews like, "Oh, this
oh,
guy's so good." Da, da, da. Yeah. So I'm not
I
saying to
mean,
do it or not do it. I'm just saying that people do it.
they pretend that they pretend to be someone else and they
Yeah,
really,
I think there are
right?
services for this, like you can pay for.
Mhm.
Like 5-star reviews and whatever, right? Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So anything
Maybe
in
Reddit.
education, just you gotta understand like it's easy to fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Maybe face.
anyways, the point is, I think you should just go into these communities and DM the people, and then put your YouTube and stuff in your account information, right? So then when they see your DM, they're gonna click on your YouTube and be like, oh, like I kind of knows what she's talking about, so I'll talk to her, right?
I see. I see.
So, yeah. So for a lot of service providers, they may not get the client from the content itself, but the content gives them credibility when they do outbound. So it just the response rate is higher. It's kind of like if I started a YouTube done for you service and I help you build your YouTube channel. I could probably hit up 100 companies and somebody will respond, right? Because they're going to see my YouTube. If they never have seen my channel before, but they click on it and they find it, they will probably still take the call, right? Because it's credibility. Versus if I had nothing, they're going to be like, oh, how can you help me grow my YouTube when you don't have a YouTube channel? I say, oh, no, actually, I do have one. And then now the conversation changes. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you use the, I guess, like the narrative, like it's all perception, right? So if they believe you're good at the thing, then they will respond to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think your YouTube has enough credibility to get conversations going. I think you just go to the right communities and hit up a bunch of people, you know, and you try to find like the ones where it could be like the older woman who's successful and can't find a man, right? You know what I mean? Because there's different groups. Like some guys are like, oh, I can't find a girl and I'm in college. Like girls don't like me because I don't have money. Like you don't go there because they're not going to pay, right? You know, so you got to find people complaining about the specific problem you solve. And then also thinking about how much money this community has. Right? Like, is it a singles mom community? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like women that have money is what you're looking for.
Yeah, probably. Well, I might be to the single mom too, but mainly like single, they never married, career, like successful in career.
Yeah,
and
like career-driven woman.
everything.
Yeah, 100%.
But no guy.
Yeah, so you got to
Everything
find.
but no.
Yeah, you just got to find those communities, you know, and make a basically you make a list of all of these communities. Then you'll have like 20, right? Each one might have like 3,000 to 50,000 people each, right? And then you identify which ones are the top ones. You start posting in there, you know, providing value in some sense, answering people, like hitting people up in the comments, and then you just start DMing people, you know. Yeah, but don't be a spammer because they're gonna ban you. But like, you know, like reference something that they said, like, oh, like I saw your post on this. You know, I was in the same situation as you, and then, you know, eventually get them on a call.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Reddit. Yeah, Facebook, Reddit, and what else do you recommend?
For the dating market, I'm not sure, to be honest, because I've never researched.
Okay.
You know, I've never sold a dating service before, right? So I never like had to like dig up these communities. But I'm pretty sure like Facebook feels like a pretty good one.
Okay. Is
Right.
it still alive in the States though?
Alyssa, do you know? Facebook? Yeah, a lot of older people use Facebook.
Yes, still alive. Like the community is big, but I say also with the dating niche, relationship niche, short form. So TikTok or YouTube is the strongest.
For dating?
Okay.
See,
From like what you've seen from coaches?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I actually agree. That's why I switched to short. Because all this, yeah, I see more of a woman targeting women doing more shorts on all the platforms. So I think it's, you know,
most of the health like relationship coaching I see is just a lot of like the carousel form and some talking heads.
yeah,
But there's a
like
lot of
tips,
carousel.
yeah, tips for dating or I don't know, find love. Yeah, I see them.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, keep creating the content, but just make a quota of how many outbound you want to do a day to get clients.
Yeah. Yeah, Facebook, like in general though, that doesn't have to be dating.
Yeah.
So in the US mainly, where else can you think of like that there is a community platform? I can think of like school. Yeah, I saw already, but do you
School
have any?
for dating? I mean, maybe. Maybe. But then like you have to think like how would that work, right? I mean, hold on, let me see. School, dating. like
On
communities.
Discord too. Definitely you can find like Discord's channels about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
Discord.
maybe
Yeah,
Discord might actually be better.
A lot of
true.
Discord, WhatsApp inner groups, and Facebook group if you're looking for a community base.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Facebook, Reddit, Discord. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Right. The like the older, or does it have to be older women? Aya?
So I'm targeting late 20 to like mid 30, and
Some are on Discord, yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, okay, so all right, if I were in your shoes, right, this is what I'd be thinking. Even if you don't know exactly where all these communities are, it should only take like a day to find out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just make a list, right? In your list, you might have like 20 different communities. Then out of those 20, just pick where you want to put your focus and who has the best leads for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all it is, you know? So it's not, it's okay not to have the answer like right now, but you just have the right approach, right? Which is just make a list of communities first and let's see which one is best. So
Okay,
you
okay.
just go on like ChatGPT and say, hey, what are the top Discord communities where, you know, women with money hang out and they are lost with love? Then I'll give you like 10 people. Then you check it out, see if it's true. Okay, help me find 10 more of these guys. Right. So when I used to do a lot of outbound, what I would do is have an idea of who I want to go after. And then once I find one company, I would just look for companies similar to that, their competitors, and then I would have 10. And then I would just keep doing that. Then I'll have 50. Then I'll have 100. And they're all kind of the same, actually. Right.
So
So
you mean
like,
company
no, for like,
do this?
well, it's like in your case, it's finding the communities,
I see.
right? Like you need to be aware of like, what are the communities that exist?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you're not aware, then you need to do more research to become aware, right? And then you know how to, like, if you don't know where these guys hang out, how are you going to sell them, right?
True, true.
Yeah. So you just have to have that pulse of like, okay, I know these girls hang out here. This is what I'm going to say in my post to like get them to raise their hand, right? Like if you made a post on how I found my husband, you know, like living in Japan while he was like living in America or whatever, right? Like that's a very aspirational story that, you know, they're going to be like, oh, slay girl or whatever, right? And then, you know, it's like you just kind of be part of it and then you use it to your advantage, right? Because you build trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to be one of them, you know? But then like you're kind of coming out like a stranger coming in and everyone's going to be like, oh, like, who are you? Like, you're just trying to sell me, right? So it's easier if you're kind of in the community for sure.
True, true, true. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do research.
Yeah, just do the research and I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, and then
So,
go for it.
so for outbound,
Yeah.
for your service, you did on LinkedIn, maybe Facebook too.
For like me specifically, like right now.
Yeah.
I don't really do outbound actually these days.
In the early phase, when you used to.
So with Founder X, I only did it with my personal brand. So I didn't have to reach out to random entrepreneurs to sell them. I just made content and DM'd the people that followed me.
Was it Instagram?
YouTube and LinkedIn.
Oh, I see. Okay. YouTube, then LinkedIn.
I kind of did both around like the same time, pretty much.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
How did you DM you on YouTube though?
No, I didn't DM. So YouTube is video, book a call, right? And then LinkedIn is follow me, I DM you.
Okay.
So I just DM'd literally every person that followed me and every person that looked at my profile that looked qualified. I sent them a message.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're talking like thousands of messages. Yeah. So like, you know, when you start, you'll send 20 and you'll be like, oh, it doesn't work, right? But like, you know, you want to win, you got to be sending thousands.
Yeah.
Right. That's just what it takes. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Because everyone else wants that, or your content is so good, everybody comes to you. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But if they're not coming to you, you got to go to them, right? So it's a one or the other.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Well, today, yeah, that's it. So, thank
Okay,
you.
cool. All right. Yeah, let me know if you need anything else. All right.
Yeah.
So, Jaden, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. You in a trade right now or what?
No, market did open and that mess was ugly. Like I'm not taking no trades on this, but might be getting into one soon. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's going pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, go for it.
Today I plan on actually trying to record. So I want to do a like a challenge type video,
Mm-hmm.
like week 1, week 2, week 3,
Yep.
to getting a payout. Like I got some brand new accounts
Mm-hmm.
with Tradeify,
Mm-hmm.
and I went from 0 and gonna grow those accounts
Mm-hmm.
to what's like 9,000 in profit. So like I explained to you
Yeah.
before,
Yep.
and I want to make a video. Um, I want to make a video that will pretty much go over that.
Okay.
Like week 1, go over my trades that I did and the profit, my what is it, my analytics or whatever for
Yep.
my accounts,
Yep.
and kind of go through it.
Okay.
So
And this is for YouTube, right?
yeah, for you too.
Okay. All right.
I was
So,
gonna look at your scripting video. I'm actually on your GPT right now,
yeah.
uh, so I can actually script it out and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the main challenge that you're dealing with for this video?
Really, I just gotta plan it and um, record it. So I guess I need to make the thumbnail first. Is that what
Normally, yeah.
you say?
Uh,
Thumbnail and title.
yeah. Well, idea, thumbnail, title, in that order. But let me go back to the idea real quick. So the idea is you're gonna do a challenge. How many days?
Well, I mean, however many weeks it takes, but
Okay.
I just want to do it in weeks, I guess. I mean, would it be better to do it in days?
Um.
Like day 1, there'll be a lot of videos to try to record.
Okay. So think about it from the perspective of the viewer. Like, let's say you do a video like a week, right, and nothing happens. Then do you just do a video about like, oh, like today, this week, like we didn't get any good trades, and that's the video, you know?
Yes, I
Right.
guess, and I can use that as a segue to kind of teach about being disciplined and not just forcing a trade, actually waiting on your setup.
Right. Okay. But the thing is, I think it's if you're trying to get the click, right? Like people need like something to happen, right? You need like a good like I just made $10,000 in the last whatever, right? But if it's just like, oh, day 1, day 2, day 3, I feel like it works better if your following's already big, right? But it's not the best for attracting new people. Like if I Show Speed did a trading challenge, yeah, everybody would watch, right? Because they'll watch anything he does. But if, someone I never heard of is doing a trading challenge, it's like, it's unclear how it's going to bring value to me if I don't know you, right? So if you do a challenge, I would actually prefer you like document the whole thing. And then once you get the result, put a crazy video together on how you did the thing.
Also, like do the whole, like you said, document the whole thing, like record and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end, put,
Yeah.
I don't know, how I got my payout in 30 days or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like how I took $1,000 and turned it into whatever it is in 30 days, step by step. And then that video, just condense it into like one very believable video. Right? And then just call to action at the end, like, hey, if you're trying to learn this too, and you want to follow my trades, links in the description. We already got 30 members doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's probably better to go in reverse. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, trading challenges are always only interesting if like something is always happening, you know? Because I follow people on Twitter and stuff, right? And there's always like these KOLs who are like, oh, I'm gonna turn $10,000 into 100K or whatever. Like, it never happens. You know what I mean? They never report back.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
cut
you know,
price.
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's just like,
That's funny.
yeah. So I mean, for me, I prefer you just get the result and then tell the story after. Um, Post during on LinkedIn, results on YouTube. Post. Well, Jaden does Instagram and the YouTube. Not so much LinkedIn on this one. Yeah, I mean, you could share the journey too. I mean, do you have an example of someone that shared the journey like week by week or something like that?
I mean, this guy, what's his name? Look, he actually like started putting up videos of him losing, like,
Okay.
doing a bunch of stuff. Let me see.
Doesn't work.
What is it? I mean, yeah, he was getting followers, getting people. What's it called?
Right. But well, I gotta see it first and see if it's for the right reason. Like if I
Yeah,
said, "Oh, I just lost $100,000 trading," I'm sure people would follow me too. It doesn't mean they're
it's
gonna buy.
he also does like everything shirtless and all that type of stuff. So it could also be that too.
Okay.
But his name's Diego
Diego.
Diego Trades or Diego Barrera or whatever trades.
I don't know. I have no idea how to spell that. Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay, so on his YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
he started,
what's
like
that?
I said, losing. He started off losing. He pretty much documented his
Yeah.
unless he deleted all the videos. But yeah, he documented pretty much his losses and stuff.
Is he still up or no?
Now he's winning because he became profitable now, seems like.
Right.
Uh,
I exploited a trading glitch. But where's the challenge at?
oh, I thought you said like is anybody documenting the journey?
Oh,
That's
I
what I thought
see.
you meant.
Oh, I see. So he's
Documents
just
it.
so it's just like his daily trades, right?
Yeah, he just posts every day what he's doing.
Right.
Pretty simple, but I mean, he's been gaining people. I've been following him maybe for like 4 or 5 months, maybe.
Right. He blocked
And
it.
he was at like 3,000 subs, I think, when I first started following him. Now he's at almost 8,000.
Yeah, I got you. 2 years of trading losses made back in 1 month. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So it's not so much a challenge, right? It's more like his content is literally of him just trading.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
you could market it as a challenge and do the same strat, I guess. Mm, I think. Yeah, but you see, like, I mean, the key is he's trying to make every thumbnail and title like something you can click on. You know, so if you did wanted to document the challenge, you would also need to make sure like each
hmm
video has some kind
something.
of narrative.
Right.
All right, so he's just saying, I made money, I made money, I made money. When does he lose, man? Ah, here we go. -8 for sharing Dave. Yeah, I get what you, I get it. I get it. Hmm. Interesting. It's pretty like low effort too.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I noticed that with the trading community, you got, like I said, you have two segments of you have the ones that are really, really professional, but then, you got the ones that are just kind of, hey, real and raw.
Yeah.
And both of them seem to work.
Yeah. What does TJR do these days?
Uh, yeah. I don't know.
Is he more like entertainment nowadays? No, he's like showing the charts too, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So he does do like the raw style too. Ah, he does both.
Everybody is just kind of, I mean, it's what people seem to want because they're just tired of all the fluff, of people claiming this and claiming that, and they just want to see like you trade and make money.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess the genius behind what he's doing both at the same time, right? He's like, oh, this is the dream. this is what you guys want, right? And then he also goes, oh, I'm very technical too. Like I know how to do this. So I think actually that works pretty well. Two extremes. Then yeah, I mean, seeing that now, I mean, this guy's just kind of copying what TJR does, right? Like basically. So it's a format that works. I think if you just did it consistently, you would probably get a similar result. I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be honestly easy because I would just pop my chart up and trade, or at least draw out my trade that I took, you know?
Yeah. The only thing I worry is like it's not different. That's the only thing. Like I guess if you stuck with it, like he was just getting like 50 views a video for a long time, right? Then after doing it for what, like a year or two, then things start popping off. So yeah, with consistency, like you'll get there, but you'll get there slower if you're just doing what everyone else is doing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like if you created something like what he's doing, right? What makes you different from him and the other guy who's also doing the same thing? Right? Like what could it be? Like what can we do differently? And that is the question to be solved.
Can I highlight more like, because I mean, with either one of these people, you can't just like I couldn't get on their stuff, like watch them, okay, make $900 or whatever, or however much, whatever. I can't get up here and in that same day, or probably even the next day, literally trade his strategy. With mine, you can. So is it possible to maybe highlight that type of stuff, or highlight the fact that
it'd be sick. You just document your community making money with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then then
like just
sell the thing, I guess.
Well, it's like, okay, let's understand it conceptually first. So if I was a trader tomorrow, right, and I just faked the whole thing, I'm using not real money, pre-recording everything. So if I fuck up, I'm just gonna record a new one, right? I'm sure a lot of people do this, right? So it's like, how do you know what's real? You don't really know, right? It's just like, it's just him, right? Same as this guy. How do you know for sure with 100% certainty that he's not faking? Right? How do we know?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, could all this, screen overlays and stuff like that, like, do we know for sure? Is there like something he's showing us that 100% guarantees it's real? Or there's no, right? Or is he just selling this course right here, right? Now, I mean, everyone's selling a course, right? So I think what would be the coolest is like you did these trades live, you recorded them, you get your community to buy in with you using like your indicators, and then you just post when you guys win, or you could post when you also lose. But it doesn't have to be like every single trade, just the ones that are entertaining.
Okay.
Right? Because like even if these were real, right? Like you win some, you lose some. So if let's say you're 50-50, right, and you just break even, but you only post videos of you winning and they're real, then the perception is like you're a good trader, right? And you can sell a lot of courses. Right? So it's like a trick. I mean, everyone's kind of doing it, right? But I think when you show other people besides you winning, I think that's something that other people haven't really done. Like imagine like the chat going crazy on Discord. They're like, oh shit, like I just made $100. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, dude, that's different in my opinion. Right? So if it's I exploited a trading glitch, it could be we exploited a trading glitch where my whole community got rich, right? So 909 trading still making mistakes. Well, let me see. What's a good one? I see. My biggest ever payout achieved, right? My community's biggest payout ever achieved. Or this guy just started trading last week and he's up $900. You know what I mean? Like when you're talking about other people succeeding, that's what none of these guys are doing, because the truth is,
Now,
majority of the
now
people
how do I?
go for
No,
it.
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean in trading, I think the math is like more than 95% of people lose, right? So all these people buying courses and not making money. So if you just show people like actually like the chance of success is like much higher than average, then people will buy your stuff because you have a superior product.
Right. So, man, what was I gonna ask you? So how do I have to get like on an interview with them? Like how do I get,
Well,
like for example, somebody last week just told me Friday that they were up 30% this week or this past week, and they have been struggling. Like they've been struggling with trading.
okay.
And they finally able to get 30%. So do I get them on an interview or do I just, cause all they did was text that. So,
Yeah.
you
Interview can work, but then like I'm not sure if it naturally fits this style, because this style works because it's live trading, right? So if
mhm.
you're doing an interview, like client case study or whatever, that's a whole different kind of video, right? Um, for this, like I'm thinking, like imagine you had a Discord and then everyone was like on the live chats, and then you're like, all right, guys, I'm buying in here. Everyone buys. All right, I bought two. I bought two. Then like 10 minutes later, all right, everybody sell. Okay, we're up 30%. Everyone's going crazy. Like that's cool.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So when I was in NFTs, I was in these communities where it was in cyberkongs, and then project would drop, and then collectively we'll just decide like, oh, like is this cool? Like do we think it's cool, guys? And then one guy would buy, it's like fuck it, like I'm buying it. And then the guy would buy, it's like fuck, I bought one too. And then it just goes crazy. And then then you gotta sell when you feel you need to sell, right? So like that energy, I remember that was like crazy back then. It was so fun. So I think if whoever can actually replicate that energy and like they put it into videos, I think they would definitely get a lot of people to buy like your program.
Yeah.
Yeah, like show them like it's real, show them that energy, and show them it's fun. It's like I gotta
Right.
hang out with a bunch of cool people. I'm making money. All I gotta do is press a button. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, but Jaden knows what he's doing. I'm just gonna copy him. Yeah, like literally,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So I mean, if you can pull that off, it's just like recording it's like the same thing as this, right? Except there's a bunch of people on the call.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'd have to build I guess I need to build either a chat or a Discord or something like that.
I think Discord's the way.
Um,
Like kind of like how we're doing it now. It's a bunch of people in a chat. We're just here. As you can
mhm.
imagine this, you got your community here, and it's just going crazy.
Yeah, I'm sharing what trades I'm doing or whatever.
Yeah, like share your screen, and like that's all these guys are doing, right?
Right.
Like literally. So yeah, I mean, if you do this style and you just copy them, yeah, it's gonna work, but to a degree, right? But if you added that like group element, that's so much social proof, man. Like who's vouching for this guy? I don't know. But when you put out a video and like 30 people are like, yo, like Jaden's the shit, dude, everyone's gonna be like, you're legit. Yeah, it's harder,
Right.
but it's different. That's why people can't do it. Because it's hard. It's hard to get people results.
Yeah, well, that is true. That's what we did in Vector Games actually with my other partner. He runs a live stream,
Hmm.
um, and when people just get up there and make money, they use the tool to make money.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
document
he
that.
was just
I think that's gonna be a lot cooler.
okay. So I guess what you think my next steps need to be?
I
What would you say
I
I
say
need to have? Like, done before next call or something? What do you think the most pressing? Hey, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, so I think of it like if you have a repeatable series you can do, that'd be the best for like YouTube to make it easy. If you want to do that trading, like live trading, I would do that. And then I would experiment with live trading plus community. Like
When you say repeatable series, what do you mean by that?
well, it's like this guy's just making the same video over and over and over, right? It's just a different trade. So the brain power required to do this is very low because he just opens up his laptop. He's like, all right, I'm going to trade this today, right? There's no planning. There's no, I got to write like the most crazy hook or whatever, right? It's just the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, so this itself is a series, right? Now, if you added live trading plus your community is making money, that is a series itself. It's the same thing. It's just like now we have a chat that is, throwing in money with you. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be the sickest. Like if you can do this one, that would be the best for, in terms of like entertainment value or value, educational value or social proof, really.
Now,
Mhm.
do you think that the way I was looking at it
Mhm.
is, excuse me, the way I was looking at it is I wonder if I need to, because I was really focusing on trading, like hardcore trading itself.
Mhm.
So I was gonna do a lot of trading, show my results. Hold on one second.
Mhm. Okay.
Do a lot of trading, show my results,
Mhm.
and focus on the kind of like what they did, like, hey, I made this much today, I made this much, and
Mhm.
build a lot of that credibility.
Mhm.
Um, because when you're serving a community, it taxes you as far as your own trading goes, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. But then how does your community get results then?
I mean, they get their own results. Like I don't have to trade for them, and I
Right.
don't want to trade for them to be honest with
Right.
you.
Right.
I want them to
Well,
get the indicator, follow my
okay.
videos, and make money. But I do want to document what they're doing
Yeah.
or how they're getting.
Okay. So if we're not feeling this one because it's like mentally taxing, and I get it.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. I just know it may not happen right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can take, some of my people and be like, hey, anybody want to hop on a live trading call? Even if I get 3 people,
Yeah.
then we can trade. Um,
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that many. So I think you should do this one for sure, right? Just do this like at baseline because
mhm,
I think it's easy. You just do what you do and record it, and then I
mhm.
think once in a while do this one,
Okay.
right? So
And
like,
the repeatable series
well,
is the
well,
same.
well, yeah, this is a repeatable series. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So there's basically it's like this one's showing like you're credible, like okay, like I can trade and whatever, right? This one
Mhm.
shows social proof.
I-
That's basically your testimonial. It's like, yeah, you
Right.
could you could you could also make a video of like interviewing someone. Oh, I was a single mom and now I'm making $300 a day, whatever, right? That works. And then another type of content is like, oh, like let me show you how I'm helping them actually trade. Because like when
Mhm.
a viewer sees that person making money so easily, they want to do it too, right? When they
Yeah.
see it.
No, it's facts. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like anybody can do an interview, anyone can lie on an interview, right? But when they
Right.
see it, it's like, damn, dude, like you really did it.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So it's harder. That's why nobody does it. But I mean, the thing is, like, these kind of guys, they don't care so much about the results of the community sometimes.
Mm.
So that's how you differentiate. You're like, I actually care about you guys. That's why you should join my program.
Mhm.
Right? It's like, oh, why should I
Okay.
join Jaden's program versus the other guy? Because so many people love it and he shows the results on his YouTube and it's all public. And nobody else does that. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what that's how I would approach it if I was making training content.
Okay.
Yeah, like you just keep talking about how your community is making money, basically.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I need to start.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I don't know. It seems like weeks go by so quick. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know if it's the holidays or what. Like I feel like I blink and I'm like, wait, didn't we just have a call?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
So
I think you just gotta have a clear strategy of what you need to be doing. Just do it consistently, because I think you're just not
mhm,
creating enough content.
yeah,
Yeah, and I think you just pick. I mean, just start with this
more
one. This
content.
this one's the easiest one. Just like copy their format. Just do it your style. Show your personality. That's baseline. All right, and then add
Mhm,
layers of like complexity on top after.
okay,
Yeah,
all right. I'll work on that. I'm gonna clean my computer out
yeah. No worries.
today because I gotta clean it out. I don't have no space to record. I tried to record last week and I was like, man, this mess is when it's like I'm out of space.
Yeah, yeah. No worries. Okay. Looking forward to it. Cool. Anything else?
All right. No, that's pretty much it.
All right. Cool. Sean was just here. Did he send a message or anything?
No, I don't. Oh wait, he said got a call for work. Yeah.
Oh, that was like before. Then he came back and
Oh,
then he disappeared. Yeah, he had like. Is
there he
he
is.
Sean? What's up, man? Okay, now he's gone.
Oh,
Oh, he's probably coming back, right? I just curious. Has my Instagram content been popping up in your feed at all?
yeah, I've seen some of it. I mean,
So,
whatever I've seen, I've liked.
all right, nice.
Yeah, yeah, if I've seen any, I've put a. I don't know if I've commented on all of the ones I've seen, but I know I've liked them.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
Yeah,
experimenting a
some.
lot.
I see some of it was. Oh, here's one right here. Just popped up. Um, I noticed one of them you did like was like more long form or whatever, or not long form but landscape.
Yeah, yeah. It's a trend.
Yeah.
So yeah, landscape is cool now. Vertical is still good. We'll be on again after. Okay, bro. All right. Yeah, I mean, Sean's probably the last person that we were looking to help on this call, but he's like kind of late. Or no, he just keeps. Yeah, he's at work probably, right? That's the thing. But yeah, man, I've been experimenting with running ads on my Instagram, and
Oh,
actually, it does work. Actually, too, when you boost a post and you get followers, it actually does work.
oh, really?
Yeah. So it'll be
So,
so I set a budget for like the last few days. I spent about $160 on boosting a couple posts, and in so I put the countries as US, Canada, and Singapore. So I'm getting about like to get someone to visit my profile costs about 25 cents to 36 cents. And then to get the follow, depending on the content, it might be 60 cents a follower or like $1 a follower or something like that. And then we're just gonna DM all of them, you know?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Basically, that's the strat. Um,
Have you ever taken anything with Dan Martell before?
I haven't, but I've seen his stuff though, like how he DMs people and everything, and I've been through his funnel.
You do a lot of you mention a lot of stuff like you've already been in his mentorship.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I first started learning like DM setting, I learned from. Well, I first hired an agency to learn it first, and then they did it for me, and I saw how they did it, and I just learned it, and then a lot of agencies reference what Dan Martell does. This was like more than a year ago, So now it's just become like normal, you know? Yeah, but he definitely wasn't the
Yeah,
first one to do it, because there are other people that, you know, did it first,
I'm
right?
sure.
But he's just so big that, like, you know, he's kind of credited like, oh, he's the guy that can sell in the DMs and whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, right.
Yeah, but I would say his content, I mean, not his strategy works more because his content is just so like massive, right? Like if you listen to
It is.
interviews with like Sam, the creative director, he was saying that their DM setters are more like order takers. It's not really like they're selling, and he probably doesn't even think they're that strong. It's more like they already want to buy. They send you a Google Doc with all the information, and then if you have money, you're a business, you want to buy, you just buy it, right?
Mhm.
But it's not like the guy has to like really like persuade you to get to the other side, right? So that's why like having good content is, you know, sells for you, right?
Right. Nah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's seems to work, and his Sam is actually starting to build his content up too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm a follower. All right, Sean, man, what's going on? We've been waiting for you.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Yeah, sorry about that. Got pulled into a bunch of calls.
Yeah, no worries. So,
Um,
go for it.
yeah, doing good. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the right offer to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was sending you some messages.
Yep.
The initial one we were thinking of was kind of related to what I do for work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is targeting some companies and helping them to improve their cloud footprint.
Mm-hmm.
But we discuss, it might not be strong enough of a pain point to go
Yep.
after.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm trying to figure out right now what to do. Maybe something in the AI space, like you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the pain might be a little bit more, and it's kind of a buzz right now.
Yeah.
Um,
It's easier
but
to
then,
sell. Yeah.
certain thing I may not have as much experience. Yeah. I may not have as much experience in some of the areas. So it's like, do I build up the experience or do I just go and try to find people?
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
So, first off, sell first, build it later. I'm always on board with that, right? Because if you, let's say you spend a month or two learning the skills to sell, what if you pitch 100 people and nobody buys it, right? Then it's kind of like no point to continue doing that idea. So then all the time you spent on learning the skill is for nothing, right? So I think you just find the problem to solve, get them on a call, convince them that you can do it. Obviously don't lie to them, right? Like just make them feel confident that you're going to do a good job, right? And then they're going to be like, all right,
Yeah,
sick. Because when an industry is so new, people understand like nobody knows what they're talking about anyways. So if you're a likable person, you seem like you can solve the problem, they will hire you. That's just how it works, right?
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then, okay, in terms of, doing outreach and content for that, if you don't have much experience in the past or much evidence,
Mm-hmm.
is it just stuff that you're looking up and researching and doing on the side until you finally land somebody?
Okay. So there's different perspectives to take as a content creator, right? You can be the guru that knows everything. You can be the guy reporting what's happening. You can be the guy who's just sharing what you're learning along the way, right? So in this case, you're not going to be the guru, right? You're either going to be the guy sharing your journey, or maybe a mix of like what's going on in the space, right? You can do both. You don't have to like pick one. So then let's say you were helping companies, I just a random example, right? Like send cold emails with AI. Okay, cool. I mean, if you just share people the latest technology of like what just dropped, what's possible, then you don't even have to mention that you did it. Here's this new tool that and this is how it's saving companies, 10 times the money or whatever, right? So if it's useful, then people will find value out of it and you're good to go, right? Or if you said like, this company sends 10,000 emails per month. Here's what I would do if I were to implement some AI systems into it to save them 5 times the money and 10x the result. Right? So you're hypothetically saying, here's what I would do. Right? And if they want you to do it for them, then they're going to contact you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
once you get results, then you can say, here's how my client did this thing. Right? But if you don't have any results, it's cool. You just have to control the narrative, you know, spin the words a little bit, right? And you're not lying, actually. It's just you're putting your best foot forward.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just kind of confused how I would go about the content creation portion and, doing all of getting yourself out there if you don't really have that initial experience. But
Yeah. Well,
that makes sense.
I'll give you a perfect
The things you
example.
said.
A lot of content agencies, I've realized, right? They'll create like short form and long form content for other businesses, but they themselves don't even have a big personal brand. So how can they go to another business and say, I'm going to create your short form? Like what's their, like, who was their first client that agreed to this, right? So,
Yeah.
there's always a way to sell it. Even if you didn't get the result yourself first, there are people that are willing to take a chance and pay you money. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess some immediate next steps would be, I know you mentioned Upwork, right? So maybe I should get on there and
Mhm.
write what experience I do have on there, and just start making content in wherever I think the ICP will be, right? Maybe that's LinkedIn or
Oh,
on YouTube. Um,
okay. Well, let's take a step back, right? So the question really is, if you were to do some kind of outreach to somebody, right? Whether it's on a cold email, Upwork, whatever, your profile is like your resume, right? So your doesn't even have to get that many views, because what they're going to do is they're going to go on your profile and say, like, is he legit or not? If he looks kind of legit, I will respond to his message. You see what I mean? So you don't have to rely on the content pulling in the view or in the call, because you're reaching out to people. So your profile is just like credibility, right? To make your outbound more successful. Now, I would say the more important part is, what pain are you actually solving? Because if you don't solve the pain point thing, then everything else doesn't actually matter, because no one's going to respond. So if you're helping businesses, right, they only care about like 3 things, which is, how do I make more money, save money, and save time? So whatever problem you decide to pick, it has to be very clear that you're going to do one of these 3 things, right? So it can't be like, oh, I'm going to help you with your cloud or whatever, right? Like, okay, what benefit does that do for the business?
Yeah.
Right. It needs to be something like, okay, you're spending $100K a year on 3 employees to do this kind of work that like an AI can do. Let's just like save you $100K a year. How about that? You see what I mean? How much does it cost? Oh, it's only $10K. Oh,
Right.
okay. So like I'm like 10xing my money with you. You see what I mean?
So try to have like those quantifiable numbers as proof.
Yeah. The only reason someone would do any automation is if there's quantifiable numbers, right? There's no point setting up a whole system if they're not going to save money or make more money or save time, right? And a lot of the AI automation is just, what does a human, like, what's a current way something's being done that we can just make go away, right? Like, this guy has to copy and paste this thing to an Excel sheet, then give it to this guy, like that kind of stuff. Can be easily replaced.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've done like a lot of that kind of stuff, just like coding, not as much with AI. But I'm sure that the gap to get there isn't too bad.
And I think, like, dudes like Sandy learned it in like 3 months without any coding experience or anything.
Wow.
Just on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have a technical background, so it's like, it'll take you like a week or 2, honestly. I really don't think it's that difficult. And to sell, it's not even a technical sell, right? Because you're selling the system. You're selling like the big picture of how it's going to save money. Even the decision makers, they don't even understand how it works. right? Like you have to understand like these guys, well, if it's a software company, they know how it works. It's harder to sell. If they're like an insurance company, you know what I mean? Like something more, you know, like not tech. They don't know anything about this stuff, right? Like a real estate brokerage or something like that. Like they're just like, oh, okay, you're gonna like save me a bunch of time. Okay, cool, let's go.
So is the play for that to do kind of like an upfront setup fee and then some kind of maintenance?
Mm, depends how you want to play it. Like say like Sandy for example, right? She was telling me the other deals she's working on. All of them are monthly, like retainers. So it'll be like 3K a
Hmm.
month for like a year. You know, like a year, like yearly contract, 3K every month, right? Um, it depends on how you sell it and how much work is involved and what you can convince them to agree to, right? So like for example, if you know the setup is the hardest part and then maintenance is easy, do they know that? Maybe not. So then if you're like, oh, it's 5K a month and I'll take care of everything, they'll be like, oh, that's a great deal because we're saving like 50K with you anyways. You see?
Right.
So is like
Hmm.
in terms of like how you think about value, don't think so much about how much effort it takes you to do. Think about the perceived value that is created for them, right? Just because something is hard to do doesn't mean it provides value, right?
Hmm.
So actually the best thing is if it's easy for you to do, doesn't take much time, but they think, oh my God, like this is the most amazing thing. That's the best, right? It's kind of like, I think of like education and coaching in that way. Because like, let's say I go on a call, right? And I talk to somebody one-on-one, I give them advice. Is it hard for me to do? No, it's not. Because with my knowledge and experience, I can just go on the call and be like, okay, I think you should do this, right? And then
Yeah.
on their perspective, they're like, oh, damn, like that was a really big eye opener. And it kind of changes things for me. And then they go out and do it and they get a result, right? But for me, it just took an hour of my time. And you can get paid a
Hmm.
lot for that hour depending on the value that is perceived, right?
Right.
So you want to be thinking like, how do you, like whatever service you want to sell, make it as easy as possible for yourself. So no, you just work less, get like do less work, get paid more. Yeah.
And for determining the value like that providing
Mm-hmm.
for the client,
Mm-hmm.
is that, I guess, do you just kind of ask them, if I was able to remove this pain point for you, how valuable would that be?
I mean, it depends on the context of the call, right? But if it's AI automation, I would ask them like, okay, like you have this problem, it's like very manual. How much do you think it costs per year for you to like do it this way? And business people are pretty like open about that stuff, right? So they'll be like, like we pay two guys, probably like 75K a year or something like that. And then you got the price point of like, that's the cost of doing nothing, right? So then when you pitch your
Mhm.
solution and you think about like, okay, how much should I charge? You don't charge by how hard or easy it is for you to do. You charge based on how much money they're going to save, right? So if you're like, okay, like it's 10K for whatever I do, you're saving 70. I mean, you're thinking 70, so now it's 60 difference. Like that's a no-brainer. If you charge like 15K, still a no-brainer. If you charge 20K, can still be seen as a no-brainer. You see what I'm saying? Right? It's just how
Yeah.
you make the person feel on the call. Like in B2B, like anything goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Upwork is mostly you connect with people and then that's how
No,
they'll
Upwork.
look at your profile and that's kind of like a cold
Uh,
outreach on Upwork.
you don't need to go. You don't need to do cold outreach actually. So what you do, but it's different. Basically, you sign up. You filter the new jobs by like AI. Like you put your filters on, right? Then every day there are people posting AI automation jobs every day. So you need to hit them the same day it drops. Yeah, so if you wait like a day or two, it's not hot anymore, someone probably got the job, right? And if they pay well, someone definitely got the job. So you just got to be checking it every day, send a Loom video explaining to them how you're going to solve their problem, get them on a call, and then you sell them on a call. Yeah, Loom video would be like 2 minutes or less. Right, it's like, hey man, I saw your problem.
Yeah, I was looking at Sandy's profile.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, yeah, I was just looking at Sandy's profile because you mentioned it, and might try to use that as like a template for, having an intro video. I feel like that was really good to just build some initial rapport. Like, oh, I could see myself working with this person.
Yeah.
And having some experience that she had in the bio.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because like if you're, like a Westerner, you're not from a random country, you speak fluent English, like that's a big bonus. You know what I mean? Because there are gonna be people with like from like India and stuff like applying for these jobs, right? Yeah, being a likable, trustable person. And I would optimize your profile to make it more AI focused versus like what you've done in the past. Because like what you've done in the past, if it's not, if it's not relevant, then it's kind of no point putting it there, right? But you can say like, oh, I have like X years of development experience at some of the top companies. Yeah, that's relevant, right? But like what you did there, is it that relevant? Maybe not. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, just put
Okay.
just make it look good,
I got you. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I would say like next steps, if you were to like boil it down to the most basics, Upwork profile, learn how to use the new jobs feature, just hit up all the good jobs every day. And even if you don't have a personal brand, you will still get the job. I'm pretty confident in that. So like if you're just trying to get a client like this week, right? That's what I would do.
Cool. All right, I will do that.
Yeah.
I'll get started today. Yeah.
All right, sounds good, man. Let me know how it goes.
Thank you.
All right, sick. All right, Hussein, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going great. So what's new?
Not much. Just starting the LinkedIn consistency.
Okay.
5 minimum. So
5? You
just
said?
been testing that out. Yeah, 5 minimum, right?
Like per day?
Week.
5 connection requests or 5 what? Oh, content.
5 posts.
Okay, yeah, got it. Okay. So 5 per week. Okay.
So yeah, I've just been trying that out and just testing that out, seeing the engagement. It's only been a week so far, so
okay. And how's it looking?
kind of not bad. It's a lot easier to get like warmer conversations in the DMs.
Okay.
So that's really good. But I guess I'm kind of thinking, do I just message people that are engaging and liking? Do I just message everyone that connects? So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now.
You should engage with everyone who views your profile, engages, and connects. Because unless you're maxing out 20 a day.
20 a day connections?
Sorry. That's not true. 40 a day.
40 connections a day.
Yeah, 5 days a week. So that's 200 a week.
Definitely not maxing.
All right. So yeah, basically just hit up the people that like basically all of them, right? Because like if you all those categories you told me, if you hit all of them, it probably still isn't maxing out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was messaging just like everyone who connects and is my like ideal ICP from their header at least. And it was good. I was getting like meetings, but they weren't like qualified or the best quality meetings, I would say. So
do you have like qualification questions on your calendar?
No, not on my calendar.
Okay. You should. I would say in the beginning, don't have too many questions because people will feel like, oh, I don't want to answer that,
Hmm.
but you need to know how much money they have and the timeline on when they want to get started, right? So like the basics, like budget, authority, need, time, right? So budget
Hmm.
is usually based on their income. So I literally just say like, oh, like what's your income range, right? So if I know someone's making like 5 to 7.5K, they got some money, right? If they're making 10K plus, they got some money, right? So like if it's 10K plus, I'm definitely gonna show up on the call, right? If they're like, I'm unemployed and it's like less than $1,000 a month, I'm not taking the call. I can't help you, right? So
Right.
yeah, so like the income range, you can make it optional too if you don't want to create too much friction. And then when do they want to get started? Now, next month, never. You know what I mean? It's like for you,
Okay.
it's like if they want to start a tech sales job, right? So like when are they looking for this job? Yeah, I mean it's the urgency, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess because I'm not having like a calendar in my LinkedIn or anything. It's more like I'll message them
Mm-hmm.
a couple messages. If
Mhm.
there's like a little bit of pain,
Mhm.
I'll suggest a call,
Mhm.
and then we'll hop on a call, and then I qualify from there. Because I'm not like outright just advertising that I'm selling.
Right, right. But then you
Yeah.
see the calendar that you send with the questions is only available to them,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
So like no one's gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like your company's not gonna know because how would they get access to this calendar? The only person is you and them.
Okay. So instead, send them like my Calendly with my qualification questions instead
Yeah.
of I've just been doing just a regular Google Meet.
I think
Like.
Calendly with a couple questions of just budget and timing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Budget and timing is enough for you to just get started.
Okay, true. I guess I was worried about like, would that be like too salesy if they think I'm just hopping on a call just to like give them some
Yeah,
advice?
I thought about that too. But I can tell you, I've booked hundreds of calls with an even more robust questionnaire. So, you know what I mean? So it does, like, I think having two extra questions, just asking, like, oh, like, okay, ask this, like, what's your current, ask them how much money they want to make, what are they currently making, and when they want to get started. So make it like, you like press a button and you can see the different options for the income stuff.
Hmm.
And then for the when you want to get started, do like the box where you can check it. You pick an option. Actually, maybe they all could be a drop down, right? It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ask them how much money they want to make, it puts them in the frame of like, oh, like this guy's gonna help me make money with my tech sales job. I want to make 10K plus. Then it goes into, okay, how much are you making now? Well, I'm making this much, right? So they're more open to answer the second question because you got them on the first one.
Okay.
All right. Like basically I also do this in the setting as well. You see where they want to go first, and then you get the pain on where they're currently at. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. So I used to do it the opposite, where I would get the pain first, and then I would be like, okay, like, what do you want to do? But then I kind of realized it actually works better when you ask them what they want first. Yeah, I mean, it's like getting into nuances of like persuasion, but yeah. It's like where you want to go. Okay, where are you at now? What's your biggest challenge? Okay. When you want to get started.
So it's like how much you want to make, how much do you currently make, and how and when do you want to start?
Yeah, like when you're looking to make the transition for you. Right? Because it's kind of weird if you ask them like, oh, like how much you make, right? Like they don't know you. You know what I mean? But if you ask them how much do you want to make so I can see if I can help you out, now they're going to be more open. So pretty much everyone I've asked this on the call, they pretty much just told me like what their current salary is. Yeah, there hasn't been a person that was like, "Nah, I don't want to tell you." Like in the last like 400 calls I've done.
Yeah, no, I like that idea because I am thinking it would save a lot of time too, right? If
Yeah.
right.
So if you ever feel, this is for everybody. If you ever feel weird about asking for money or asking how much money they make and those kind of questions, understand that the whole point of the call is to help them, right? So if they're not going to tell you, who are they going to tell? You know what I mean? Like you're the best person for them to tell this information to. Right? Like, because you're in your offer, you're literally saying like, hey, you have this job. I'm going to help you get another better job. So I need to know how much money you make. Otherwise, we don't know if it's better. You get what I'm saying? Like it is the natural thing to do, but you have to fight the feeling of like, oh, it's salesy or it's too personal or something like that. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. So just like confidently say it like it's like no big deal. Like you ask everybody that, and they will just go along.
Okay.
Yeah. So
just like 3 questions in the pre-qualification.
mm-hmm. Yep.
3 questions.
3 questions. Yep.
Yeah, that would make it like less awkward when I do transition to my offer on the call. So
Yeah. And then like, because on the call you kind of you can also say stuff like, oh, I saw that you're looking to make this much money and you're currently at this. Is that still right? Like it's just like a natural thing, you know?
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then if you think they answered incorrectly, like they lied on the application, you could say, oh, okay, so it's on the application it says you're making less than $1,000 a month. Is that accurate, or is there, you know, is that the actual number? And then they'll be like, I just put whatever, but I actually make this much. You know, people do that to me all the time, actually.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I'll give that a try.
Yeah. But
Do I need like
Mhm. Go for it.
do I need like a paid version of Calendly or something?
You can do this on the free version if you have one calendar.
One calendar?
Yeah. So you can do it for free.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because like on Calendly, I'll have multiple calendars for like coaching and other stuff. So, but if you only have one, it's free, if I remember correctly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, but I think the main thing for you is just lead generation, right? So I think you gotta max out on 40 DMs a day. Keep posting the 5 pieces of content a week. And if you're not hitting the max 40 a day, then you're gonna have to reach out to people who are likely to be interested in your offer cold. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because like remember that sheet I gave you to track? Like every day you should see the number 40 for every, you know, like how many outbounds you day? 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. That's what you need to be, you know, sending, right? Yeah, connection requests. Yeah. You know, because like I've realized for setting and people who do DMs, a lot of the reason why people fail is not because they're not smart enough, it's because they just don't hit the numbers that they're supposed to hit for the inputs. You know, like I had people who worked with me before in the past. I'd be like, hey, how come we're not getting as many meetings as I think we should? Are we like, are you sure you're like connecting with everybody? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm definitely connecting with everybody. And then I'll look in my LinkedIn, I'll be like, what the fuck? Like nobody sent the messages for like the last few days. Like how are you connecting with everybody? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, and then it's just like no answer, you know? It sounds ridiculous, but it's human nature. So as you know, you're in the position of entrepreneur, right? You're not just like a setter. So you have to make yourself accountable to like, okay, 40 connection requests a day without fail. If you run out of inbound, hit the outbound, because like you will live and die by basically how many connection requests you send a day.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, literally.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I've been working on this week. Just trying to keep up with posts, connections, DMs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you simplify your business, right? If all you do is you make one piece of content every day, 40 connection requests a day, and just respond to the DMs when they come and take the calls when they come, that's it. Right? So it's really your job is just content, DMs, calls. That's it. Nothing more. Like don't add anything else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't need a website, we don't need email. Like this will get you clients. You know, I'm very confident in that.
Dope.
All right.
No, it's working already.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you already got some, right? So yeah, I mean, yeah, we already got proof, right? Like you already got like 2 clients that paid you something.
yeah,
Yeah, so like just imagine that, but like 10 times more.
dope.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah, bro. Sometimes it's just the same thing, but just like multiplying the volume, right? Like the system
Yeah.
works. You know, like you just have to do more of it and stay consistent. That's it, and get better at the content.
Yeah, I was just kind of like what your post said, like try to recreate what worked on those clients. So I think it was like posting something that connected to them and them liking my stuff made it a little easier.
Yeah, you should like on the calls. People tell me like, oh, like I watched that video and that's why I'm on the call. So I'll just make a new version of that video if it was so good and they got them to buy. You know, like
Gotcha.
one was don't start a personal brand, do this instead. Like there were people that bought off of that call, right? And then so the next few videos I kind of just put that angle in there. You know, because it targets people who are like, oh, I want to build a personal brand, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. How do I make money? So that video answers those questions. And then the trick is you make them feel like even though they have the answer, they can't do it by themselves. That's why they book a call. That is the key to content. Like, yeah, you give away your best stuff, but at the same time, you have to really make them feel like why would you do it alone when you can just get my help? Right? Otherwise, they'll be like, oh, I'm good. And then they just move on. Yeah. So it's a little more advanced of content techniques, which is, it's in my course actually, the create the sell. But yeah, I think in the beginning, just like stick with the basics, right? Just stay consistent first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I gotta look into the course because I was doing a lot of calls last week, but it wasn't like there wasn't enough pain, I guess, or
On
my
the
sales. Yeah.
It's probably the sales, most likely. Like if they're on the call, they have a problem, right? Like it's already a big step to spend time on a call. I think you gotta. Here's a tip for coaching. Don't teach them anything on the call. Like just have that rule in your head. When you're on the call, you don't teach them anything at all. You don't consult them. You don't tell them like the answer to anything. The only thing you tell them is the plan. Okay? So if you remember on the call that we did, right? I drew the triangle. I said, we're going to help you with the offer. Then we're going to help you with lead generation. Then we're going to help you with the sales, right? I didn't explain how to do it. I explained what we are going to do if we work together. And then in your head, you're thinking, oh, okay, so if I just do these 3 things, I will sign a client, which is true. You just signed 2 clients already, right? So you sell the plan on the call, but you never consult. Most people, they consult too much and they say like, oh, this, like they just give away all the stuff on the sales call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, like, why do I need you? You just told me everything. I'm just doing it myself.
Yeah.
Right? So like
Yeah.
when you explain your model to them, you have to ask them like, do you see how if we did work together, we would, we can, potentially be able to hit the goals that you're looking to achieve? Yeah, I definitely see it's pretty reasonable, right? So
Yeah.
you need to set it up like that where they don't think, oh, thanks for telling me all the information, I'm going to do it by myself now. They just need to be like, oh, okay, like I see the plan. I would rather work with you than do it by myself. And that's how you get the client. Like everybody can do it by themselves, right? But you have to convince them why they shouldn't. You know? It's like, do you really want to watch
Okay.
like, 10 YouTube videos and like put it all together? Or would you rather just have a call with me and I'll tell you what to do? It's like, oh, okay, well, I see the value in that, right? Yeah, so you're saving them time, right? So for me, I'm selling money and time. I'm saying, hey, you work with me, you're going to get clients, make you money. Second, you're going to save time because, yeah, maybe you can do it by yourself, but like how long is it going to take? Right?
Okay.
So I sold time and money at the same time. You're also selling time and money. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. The only difference is that you're helping people get a job while I'm helping them get clients. Same idea though.
Yeah. And honestly, on those first sales calls with those clients, I kind of just followed exactly like your triangle, like how we did our
Yeah.
call basically,
Yeah.
and it was just a smooth. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I,
now
but it was the calls when I tried to like, okay, let me try giving value first, and maybe that'll help, and that's when they haven't been closing.
yeah. Don't give value. Yeah. And that's probably why you haven't been closing. Literally.
Yeah.
Just write it on a piece of paper, put it on your computer and say, don't teach them anything. I promise. I experimented with this. I tried, okay, like what if I gave them the sauce on the call versus I remember I tried like a whole week of like, okay, I'm not teaching shit, like nothing. I closed more than I ever did teaching nothing.
Yeah, like one of the clients I closed in like 20 minutes, and then I tried like an hour of giving value.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. The value doesn't work because they just think of you as free consulting and they extract everything from you for free. So you need to like kind of draw that line of respect of like, hey man, like, it costs money to basically for me to give you the answer.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like not said, but it's subtle. They feel it. Right. And they probably think like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
damn, like he knows what he's talking about. So that's why this price is worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yep, I've been testing it. I don't like it, so I'm gonna go back to the other way.
Yeah. It's going to work 100% better if you just don't teach them anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So,
Gotcha.
action items, just do the outbounds, get better at content, and stop teaching people stuff on calls, and I think you'd be good.
Absolutely.
All right, sick. Okay, cool. I think we covered everybody today, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I'm going to go ahead and head off for now. But I appreciate you guys coming on. I'll see you guys, next time you get joined. And feel free to DM me if you have any questions ahead of time or, or just need help with something. I'll answer you real quick. Cool.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, no worries. All right, see you guys. Bye.